The other day I was talking to another firearm instructor, a colleague of mine, and this guy gave me so much more information that's going to be helpful to the channel. I'm going to share it with you. It's about the errors that BSIS has been making. This guy brings my knowledge to shame. This guy knows what he's talking about. And he's one of you guys. He's a subscriber to this channel. So he directed me to this security guard application, and he mentioned something about now there's a box for asylum seekers, refugees, and I just barely got an email from BSIS, and I read it, and I could not believe what I was reading. Assembly Bill 2113, that's 2113, was passed. It was introduced and sponsored, and I'll give you the names of the assembly persons. And it was signed by Governor Gavin Newsom. Let me tell you what the significance is. But first, let me expose those who sponsored this bill. Evan Lowe, and I actually wrote it down. This is how important this is. Wendy Carrillo, David Chu, Lorena Gonzalez, Jose Medina, and Blanco Rubio. Did you vote for any of these people? Well, if you did, just see what they're doing to our lovely BSIS licenses. So check this out. If you are an asylum seeker, refugee, or some other special visa holder, you get to cut in front of line in front of all other Americans. If you're a veteran, you serve our country honorably, you get to be placed in the same line as asylum seekers, refugees, and other special visa holders when it comes down to getting your BSIS private security officer license. That is a license that's needed by Californians if they want to get their private security license in our state. This is crazy. You mean to tell me that you can have an American in this country being loyal to the United States, living here for 18 plus years, okay, maybe even less, or maybe somebody that becomes a naturalized citizen, and a refugee and asylum seeker gets to cut in line and get the license? If you're not upset by this, you're not angered by this, well, maybe you have your license already, but to me, this angers me, that I'm being put in back of the line. And those of you that are veterans, I hope this bothers you too. You get to be placed in the same query of the line as these groups of people I just mentioned. You guys, I have nothing against immigrants at all. My family immigrated to the United States in the 1960s. They were in a war-torn country, and they were not welcome in their homeland, so they had to go somewhere else. Matter of fact, they imprisoned a lot of them. So I understand the importance of asylum seekers, refugees, but you do not get to be put in first line because you're one of these, and especially given a private security license. This is just crazy. Okay, you're asylum seeker, refugee. You get to wait in the back of the line, where you belong, where you should be, and Americans get to go in the front. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's my personal belief. You can either agree or disagree. If you agree with me, please hit the like button to show us in some type of unity. If you don't, that's fine. If this doesn't bother you, and you feel like these assembly persons are doing a great job and they're promoting private security and investigations, there's no problem with that at all. Okay, all six of these, all Democrats. Again, I have nothing particularly against Democrats, but these are the kind of stuff that's being pushed. And when a bill's introduced, they just give the last name of the assembly person or senator, that's state senator, that's pushing this legislation on the bill. So it might be Carrillo, it might be Chu, it might be Rubio. Well, how many tens of thousands of people have these same names in California? So the state of California wants to do a little bit more research and find out who exactly these people are. Do not stop voting for these idiots, you guys. How does this benefit a Californian? Okay, Geez, this is just sad. You don't. Most people that come here on those statuses are great people, but you might get somebody, okay, that might be in Afghanistan in a terrorist training camp, okay, slides his or her way to the Pakistani border, okay, and then from there goes to India. When this person comes to California, okay, they might claim, or United States, they might claim the refugee status, okay? They might not even claim where in the hell they came from, okay? They're gonna falsely lead immigration into believing that they're an Indian citizen when they're not. And this is what they do when they cross the border. They lose all their paperwork, so they could just make some stuff up. Okay, I have seen with my own eyes Indians at the Mexican, well, the U.S. side of the Mexican border, crossing over. Okay, a lot of, I tell you, there's a good handful of them, Pakistanis, Afghanis. They come over and they pretend they're from another country where they're really not, just to come on over. What do these people have heavily trained in these terrorist camps? You won't even know. But we're letting them over, and we're even giving them a guard card, okay? No background check, because they're not going to have anything in their history. No background check. Come over to the United States. We're going to give you a guard card. We're going to put you in front of the line. We're going to put you in the same line as veterans and ahead of other citizens. And you're going to be able to protect maybe government buildings, public facilities, malls where there's tens of thousands of people that might congregate on any given day, stadiums. We'll give you that license so you can protect them. Okay? I'll make it clear, I have nothing against immigrants at all. I just feel that when you come over, you should be screened, but I highly feel that you should not be first in line. You should be second, third. We come first. Americans come first. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. Maybe it doesn't bother you at all. This is directly related to BSIS licenses and other professional licenses, barbers, you name it. There's always a need for people from another country. I am not racist. Okay, I love a diversity of people. I love different languages. I love different foods. I love the different cultures. I just want people, when they come here on these statuses, to have to wait their turn, not cut in front. That's it. Okay. Hopefully you guys agree with me. If you don't, I understand that as well. Comments, please comment. You guys, what's your thoughts on this? Have a nice day, guys. I'm looking forward to producing a 2021 legal update for BSIS related laws or laws that affect private security, firearms instructors, you name it. That's in the works now. Today's video reflects my personal opinion as a private citizen, as a free private citizen that has lived in this country for over 40 years. I do not represent any government agency. You guys take care.